Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I want to talk about homeland security, and by that I mean the security around your homeland or your home. There are things we can do to add extra layers of protection in case we go camping or on vacation, so that add up to a deterrent to someone that wants to come in and take what's not theirs. So, sorry about the plane there. If adding extra layers of security to your home is something you want to do, grab a snack, kick on back, as I'm about to bring the show to you. Alright guys, so first thing I do is hold the mail. Stop and start, put in the stop and start. You can do it online, or you can get those forms to put in. Problem is, on some of this, is that they put a tag in there that tells, you know, when you're gonna stop the mail, and you know, any thief can come in there and open the box and sees that you're gone. And then the second thing is, you know, sometimes there's a buildup of mail when you get back, so depending on how big the buildup of mail is, you know, can alert a thief as well, as you know. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I just try to, you know, we say beware of dog. Signs on the gate, and I have home security, I have Simply Safe. So I'll make sure that's posted as well as a deterrent. And continuing our tour around. Also, if you have a newspaper, you want to make sure that, you know, if there's any length of time you're gone, you stop that. So you don't see a lot of papers on the lawn. And I try to have outside security lights on all four corners. Just something there to shine up on the window. And on that a little bit. Let's go up onto the deck. Spare keys. Obviously, don't leave them under the floor mat. Don't leave them in your flower pot. Don't leave them up above on the sill there, above on the door. Also, too, helps if you have an extra car in the driveway. And I have these lights from Walmart. Help out at night. Also, too, have lights on a lot of the windows. At least one. I don't know if two would be better or not, but at least have one light up there. And there's also film, except for that one little spot there. I didn't get it all covered. Privacy film, so you can't see, even though you do want, of course, want your drapes shut. The lawn, I want to make sure, try to get, I just happen to have a guy that runs a lawn business, so he's agreed to cut my lawn, and you know, he'll notify me if anything is you know, disturbed or windows broken, doors open. Continuing on, the shed doors, I don't have it at the time, but I try to put a block there, a 2x4, and put an extra layer of security there as well. And I'll show you in the back. Again, another light goes up, shining up on to the back. Most, I'll say a lot of break-ins happen to the back area. Got another light there on the side. You can see that there's, except for this window here, lights on all the windows. That 2x4 there on the other side of it is a 1000-watt LED light, which lights up pretty good at night. The only problem is, of course, is you got to have proper sunlight, keep it you know, going for past, you know, a couple hours. So work our way back to the deck with some other things here. Before I go, I always try to fill out a home security watch, leave it at the police department. They'll get there, you know, when they're not doing other things more important. But some cities have a like this one have a, you know, home security watch. You have volunteers that you know, will go around and you know, mine's been checked on, at least so they said, and I've called to verify at least once a week. Sometimes they'll tell me the day it's been verified, so, or looked at. So also moving over to the door for a minute. It's obviously the screen door, but the regular door, you know, I place the locks with a with deadbolts. I don't need to show you that, you know what those are. And also moving into now the home, a little bit of the home security. I've got Simply Safe. I've got this glass breaking sensor. I don't remember what the decibels were. I plan on putting those on all the, if not all, but most of the windows. I don't have an outdoor security camera. I do have an indoor. I'll get to that in a minute. The Simply Safe here is the controller here. This is the motion sensor here. You can have, you know, as many as you want to put in there. These you put on the doors. In case you open the door, it sends a signal. I also have timers that, you know, for lights, and make sure, you know, if it's an overhang light, that, you know, the bulbs are good. You know, 1 or 2 lights in the bedrooms to show that somebody is there. You give them the illusion that people are there. Car in the driveway, you know, lights on. I also have the radio here on a timer, and, you know, to give the illusion again that somebody is home. Now, back to Simply Safe for a minute. If the power goes out, that's got to be, in my experience, it has to be reset. And if you're a long ways away, that can be, you know, a deterrent. It can be a big deal to get to. I've just purchased the Arlo, and what I've noticed, home security, it's an indoor. And what I've noticed is that all I need is the router, and I'll have to pay for the router, and I'll have to have internet. But I've got the old Time Warner deal, and it was, right now it's $25. It's different. This is with Comcast, or I beg your pardon, Spectrum, and now it's like $25, and I guess it's different from different parts of the country. But all you need is a signal from your router. So just the other day, we had a transformer go out, and I lost everything, all power. And I didn't touch the Arlo security camera, and it just came back on by itself. So point is, sooner or later the power is going to come back on, and it just like reset itself. I didn't have to resync it or anything. The security, this Simply Safe, you have to go back and they'll reset it, and you can verify that. But they'll send you an email saying, you know, we can't get a signal, and you're just kind of like out there. But I like this Arlo security so far. It's got a good picture, and I don't get any kickbacks from any of this, by the way. No, not an affiliate yet for anything yet. So please subscribe to my channel, and maybe I can get there one day. But so yeah, I like to be able to, and I've got that set onto my phone, and with the Arlo it is, and yeah, I can just from anywhere just see what's going on, you know, in the main room. So I like that. I like that part a lot. Okay, wrapping things up here a little bit. One of the last things here is, and this may be extreme to some of you guys, I'm sure it is. You've seen some of these bars on the windows, and I didn't go to that extent, but I did make this dowel. If I can get it up here, this dowel deal to go into the windows. I think it's 3/4 inch dowels. It's a lot cheaper, and it's just a 1x2s, I think. And yeah, you may not be able to want to screw it into the sides of your windows, but it's an extra layer of security. If you've got the outside lights, you've got glass breakage, and now they got to break through these dowels. You got, you know, lights on the outside, so yeah, you got radio on the inside, lights on the inside. It's, you know, you got 5 or 6 layers of security there. Gives them pause or second thought. And your valuables, put your valuables in someplace that's where if they do get in, they're not going to just walk in and walk out. You know, they want to make a quick getaway on stuff. So, you know, if you got a TV that's out there, you know, you want to put that in a valuable place. I'm not saying you'll put it in storage or anything, but or with a friend, but don't make it obvious for them to just come in, walk out. They, you know, and get your stuff. And so the last thing, of course, is the obvious thing. Make sure your doors are locked when you leave. And that'll about wrap it up. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next video.